Hey everybody, welcome back to more wheel action. Only 3 choices left. 2 very good ones. One really depends on the spec. Well, it does so with the others as well, but Baltic and Eastern Bloc. Even if we get something like support, they have some stuff that can be interesting. China can be, or is very, very spicy, especially when it comes to categories. I think we saw it with Red Dragons, right? Anything other than Cat A is usually... Oof. Right, we got Eastern Bloc. What did we have last time? I do not remember. 21st of... Actually, it's the 23rd of June. The Eastern Bloc. Those are my tournament decks. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? What did we... Where's my... Huh? I don't have it. I don't have one. Did I not play Eastern Bloc last time around? Am I losing it? Hold on. I'm gonna double check that. Well... you can't see that here. Hold on. Oh, no. Well, either way, this is... Can I fool this Magic player? Oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! James May. Either way, this is... You can't see it here. It says, RNG chooses my deck. This is episode 1. And because I can't scroll here, of course, I went through every single entry here. Turns out, apparently, I did never put in Eastern Bloc in the original one, so we never played that. So I guess that's a first. It's literally a world premiere, in a sense. Okay. That's pretty funny. Maybe we're just gonna do a 2-parter. Maybe we're gonna roll it back next time. Either way. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Oh, please! Armored would have been actually so fun. I would have been so excited for Armored. Alright, Marines it is. Let's see what category we got. Okay, Cat B. Alright. It's something. Armored would have been so fun though. Okay, hold on, what's the... Is it NS? It's NSWP, okay. So Cat B... I think it's just Marine. I'm pretty sure they should be available. I didn't check. Eastern Bloc... Marines, and then, yeah. Okay. Logistics is nothing special. I don't even know if anything changes in here. Oh no, wait. We got this one. Maybe you remember the Eastern Bloc Coalition Deep Dive, where I went over why this is the worst 15-point supply track. I'm not sure if I can afford the SPW 70 here. Maybe I'll need it for something else. I definitely won't need a Tatra, I'm pretty sure, because... Actually, no, I think I'm going for Zwiadowski over the Ruskomnitsi. I prefer the RPG-7 and the MG, but mainly the RPG-7. Definitely can't take this then. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be happy with this, but I'm not sure about the transport selections yet, so I'm just gonna put this in as placeholders. FJB, okay, this is sick. This is so sick. I love FJB. We got Mod Schützen. We got Niebieski Beretti. Those are only like other rifle squads. Commandosi, MI2 only. I'm not gonna take those. Panzerjäger, I think, are gonna be pretty important. Then again, we have FJB, so they're not... I should probably still take them. But I don't think they're as crucial. They might appear. Do I want mini BSK? Maybe this is the time to go for those. Maybe it is. I guess they got 11, right? And they're elite as well. Topaz 2A is not something you see very often. Maybe that can pop off. Now with 40% accuracy, it's actually kind of okay. I actually should take 2 cards of gem infantry. No, around you only get the base 60 kmh, 60 kmh, 2 front and a PKT, 1 front and a PKT. We don't even get base conquers, so... I don't think flamethrowers are necessary, and the manpads if available are not very good. We got Oza, so it's very good. Other than that, the artillery is not great. But the OSAs are great. Interesting. We don't get any of the East German. Well, okay, that doesn't necessarily mean... Maybe they're just not available in Marines. I was gonna say... Oh no, no mortar? I was gonna say that they're not available in Cat B, but maybe it's just that they're not available in Marines, period. Anything for cheap AA? I guess this can kind of work. It's not great, but it's something. That's horrible. At least we got the lead tank. Am I too sure? I'll take a card of Kampfschimmer, although we don't really have the artillery to make great use of them. They're okay for spam tanks. Ram is an absolute must. I think I'll will down with it. I can actually see a world where I'm gonna run out of them. That's a decent helo. Planes. Well, here's the thing, right? Even Red 4 Mixed has just enough planes available to fill every Marine slot with a good plane, right? You have the 2 MiG-29s, you have the B5, you have various Su-22s, right? And that's basically 7 planes, I think. Maybe there's like one other plane that's actually okay, but that's basically it. Not only are we not mixed red, which is Eastern Bloc, but we also Cat B, so the 29s are gone. I think History Veteran is the way to go here. 35% base accuracy. On trained is 38. On hardened is 43. I think I go with 6 hardened. While they're not great, keep in mind they're at least 5 HE, so they will double tap planes if I get into range with my meager range and mediocre speed and low timing for target. Well, this is not a great plane tab. And we still have 8 activation points to go. Second card of this, I might as well. Second card of this, I might as well. Same time, because otherwise people will flame me for not using it. And I'm sure I'll put this in. It's not great, but might as well. Honestly, infantry tab and support tab look fine. Infantry tab actually good. Given that it's Cat B, I think I'm very happy with the infantry tab. I don't have any SVW-70s left, unfortunately. But I might as well put the MI2 in there. I'm not a fan of 5-point tracks. Not a fan of MI2s either, but I might prefer to, or at least I have an option for helicopter. Even if it's not a good one. I mean, I just gotta hope that we're not playing on like something like Mudfight. Well, either way, I'll see you in a second once we find a ranked game. Please no Mudfight. Please no Mudfight. Don't get Mudfight. Let's go. Let's go. This is actually a good map for us. It's actually maybe even the best map for us. Alright. We got this. We got this. We got this. Honestly, I would even say that is the side I would have loved to have. Because it can make a lot of speed. Did you say shit though? I said speed. Okay. A lot of shit happen here in this part of the map. Well, let me just move this a bit. Because from this side you can't really. I mean you can, but I think it's not as easy or straightforward to do the same in Boris as being annoying in Gregory with special forces and stuff, sneaking around and being menace. All right. So we want to defend Boris. Try to hold the plateau here, and then just be really annoying in this part and take control over parts of Gregory that way in the long run. First and foremost, let's get some recon on the field. Some PT-76s, maybe even an SPW. Get those two on the right. Honestly, just two squads of this. Let's not cheap out too much. We don't have any tanks device, but we can definitely afford to do that. Maybe even get an OSA on the field to protect against helos here. Get an MI2. The problem with these is they're cracked. Maybe I can just draft them like this. Are the SPW-70s amphibious? They are. Okay. 2 for the town, 2 to sneak through. We still have 250 points. Get a second CV. You know what? Place you in the helicopter. pull up with some ATGMs. Could just open this for some smoke. But it might also just give some things away. Would probably do it either way. Get a Conquers of you. Not a fan of the. Alright, good luck, have fun. Topaz 2, you unload there. Topaz 2, you unload there. You go here. You go there. Also, you stay like here. One of you goes in here, the other one goes in there. Hera. The one in here, and the other one like there. Okay, don't unload just yet, actually. Oh, don't get rocket potted by this. He's gonna see this coming. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Did he push down mid? A bunch of bunch of you on the field. M84AN and 2 M84As. Okay, that is a push down mid. Turn your weapons off and just try to have you survive there as long as we can. Wait, did I lose one of the Panzerjäger squads? How? Oh, did the MI2 crash on it? Okay, that's actually really funny if that's the case. Did I upwit these? Oh, I think I shouldn't have upwitted them. I don't know why I upwitted them. So quick to run out of them. Got at least some base defense here. We'll get you out of there. Get you a bit further away. As soon as the 84A and the AN are like up on this plateau, they're gonna have like vision down there, right? And I want to avoid that. You, I'm gonna unload because I'm pretty sure that with the force feed penalty, you're probably slower than the infantry. And there was a drop too. So planes shouldn't be too bad. Then again, this has 10% ECM and it flies low. Doing this drop too is gonna... I don't want you to actually be all in one group. See if we can get you in there. Okay. You're supposed to be in there. I mean, thus far it's not too bad. The M84As are gonna be an issue, but Panzerjäger aren't too horrible. I feel like a double stack of Conquerors maybe like in here. Maybe that can do something. And the BSQ, they have 15 HP, that helps a lot as well. Actually, in hindsight, maybe I should have put... I would have liked to have a supply healer. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's drive you down by the river. We fended it off. Seems like we killed basically everything off when it comes to missiles. Okay, shock. They're probably the recon squads, given that they can... Maybe not. They didn't fire with a sniper. Maybe they're not. Or the sniper was turned off. I don't know. But they spotted us. I don't know, maybe medium optics are enough for them. Okay, in that case, let's get a double stack of these so we can like maybe smoke this off so we can just walk into the town there. Okay, there's some more reservists. Don't even have enough ammo to kill them, I think. Actually, yeah, we don't need ammo. They're gonna take forever to get there, by the way. 15 and even worse, 10 points of Black have quite some significant penalties. Veteran MI-17, it's gonna be like Specialis. That is not from an infantry CV. Unless it killed some very expensive units, I suppose. Let's probe with this 5-pointer here. Bunch of PvPs. They're definitely annoying. Maybe I shouldn't be overzealous with trying to get into this town here. PvPs are quite strong. Oh, my SPW-70 died. Where did it? There. Okay. You know what? Let's move through with you. I don't want to give him the potential way in there. You're spotted. You're in a bush and you're spotted. There you go. That's why. Seems like the SPW-70's got found out. Oh, there's like a Perota in there. Okay. Oh, maybe that's what's in those MI-17s. Is Vidyach? Actually split you up. Only wanted to split up the SPW. Okay, Fob is like in there somewhere. It's a Hera. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. Jesus Christ. It's mainly TO, but at the end of the day, even they can do something. And they're veteran. They're not. Okay, that's a speciality. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I might be able to actually get out of here. I should kill this. Maybe I can't get out of there with the PvPs coming up. You're out of ammo. Might as well just retreat you. The CV. Place these in here. There's something protecting there. How are you doing? Oh, there's the PvPs. Ugh. Yeah, they're just gonna shrek me. Yeah, I need the FJB around because they can actually one-shot them. What's your range here? Okay. I'm too wary of crossing this because if my opponent pays attention, or if maybe something is around, while crossing this open bit here, they'll get spotted, right? There's the PvPs, they're moving back. That's Isvidyaj probably just sitting here to defend, understandable. They're moving back here. One of them got detracked. You even saw that how it got damaged by the incoming artillery. Honestly, it's just get one of view, so I can spot if there's like a helicopter or plane trying to fly about. Problem I still have is I'm not sure how to properly secure this. Maybe the call is to get like an infantry CV in here. And just fill this up with infantry. Yes, I feel like this is not safe enough. Whereas if I actually can fill this with Elite Niebieski and FJB, I might actually be fine. At least that's my cope. Then again, maybe this up here is actually still safer at this time. You should have no problem against the TOs. I actually want you out in the open. So the thing is, obviously you want base defense, right? But sometimes, especially when you're in a bush, you might want something out in the open that essentially gets spotted immediately by your opponent. So if they have like a helicopter flying around, especially one that can fire on the move pretty well, then they will presumably, unless they're microing really hard, immediately fire upon that, giving you a warning, right? Because if your unit fires, you might not actually get a warning. Plus, it might not be good enough. Or too late, even. Okay. There was something that killed my SPW-70. And I haven't found it yet. That is not good. I should split you up, so if one fires, my opponent doesn't immediately know there's two of them. Once you just keep firing here, maybe we can just deny that bit of forest. Make it annoying to place in CV in here, but also make it annoying to, like, push me out of there through that angle. There's also, like, no reinforcements coming here thus far. It seems like it's all coming down in mid. Which maybe, you know, maybe I should put my CV in here. Get a camp? Problem with camp is I can't cross this, right? Let's try something. Slow the camp in there and drop them up there. Still there's bridges, but maybe he didn't put anything there, or I can just sit in here and then have some resemblance of line of sight. Why? Oh, you cried out the Panzerjäger because of fire. I'll log you out of the zone for now. Problem is if there's like a big push coming down in mid. Well, how am I gonna defend, right? Just be annoying with this. We can't afford to sit back for the time being because we're stuck in the mud, of course. We'll just place you in this bush here then. I just gotta hope there's no recon squad in here. Probably not. Otherwise the Tatra would be spotted in this bush, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to be too close to the edge there because the recon squad in there is gonna spot. What's this? BVP. Ah, shit. Now I have to move you out. Okay, you're unloaded. Unload? Please? That was a Plamen. Not a great one, fortunately for me. Got lucky. Plamens are usually pretty good. FJB, I guess you can just get logged into the SPW-70. Get more BSK. More FJB. They have some veterans, see? They did something at least. Move. The nice thing with these is I don't have to worry too much about them using their AT weapon because they don't have an MG, so they will... Oh my god, they still get destroyed. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, there's so many more BVPs than I thought there were. Holy. Okay, there's still like 2 or something coming up. 3! I don't even have ammo. And they're just faster than me. They can't just run away. Okay, this is panicked. Oh, there's 3 more. Jesus Christ, it's too much. Oh my god, he could just send them in and it has like... He sent in 9 of them there. That's like what, 9 BVPs I'm pretty sure. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I killed a bunch of them. So points-wise it was probably worth it. But still, it's not what you want to see. That's where something like Specialny or something are really good with that 20 RPM. That's a lot of Mechanisavana. That's where mortars would be really nice because they have a much shorter aim time. Okay, make sure to like disengage after a while because of stuff like that. Okay, he stunned his own. Okay, there's the fucking. He just attack move with the only the AT weapon, so they will only stop to shoot if there's something, if there's a vehicle in range. Unfortunately, they can't one-shot them, so they will be reliant on each other. It's just so many of them, and they're panicked. I mean, so are the BVPs, but it can't break line of sight, right? In this deep forest. Okay, Jesus Christ, there's so many. Oh, you just missed. He's still reloading. Help them, Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness! I did not expect to see this many freaking PvPs. Holy! I mean, you know what? That is probably a pretty decent way to deal with all this shit that I'm doing here. Because you don't want to send in stuff one by one against special forces, so kudos to that. But Jesus, it's not what I expected. Yeah, surely you can win against Mechani Savannah. Oh, one of them got stunned. Yeah, they were like panicked and stuff, like shaken before. Please hit. Oh, very good. That's a shame. I mean, I guess, you know, it's not surprising to see that many Mechani Savannah in there. I was seeing this many PvPs, right? Alright, I completely forgot about you. I'm just sending more of these. We're playing against... Oh, actually, I did not pay attention. We might be playing... No, we're playing against Unspec. MI-17s are not in make. So, you know, he's looting quite some stuff, right? You get 20 of those PvPs. And we killed like 10, 11, 12 of them. And then 2 PvPs cost more than 1 FGP. So if every single one kills 2 PvPs, that is pretty decent. However, that does not make up for the fact that 1 PvP also comes with 1 Mechani Savannah. So to be card efficient, 1 FGB needs to kill like 2 and something, like 2.2 or whatever PvPs, and just as many FGB Mechani Savannah. Once he's got some more artillery on the field, maybe just pepper like a bunch of like this and that and this constantly. You just keep moving. Oh God, so many PvPs. There's 3 stack after 3 stack, man. Ah, this is where they really struggle with having a basic RPG. They can't one-shot this, and they're not 20 RPM. Oh, and the M84A is the real troublemaker here. Maybe some of these can work. Okay, they're just dead. Fucking hell. Too many PvPs. I don't want to give you the supply trucks here. Turn your weapon off. Yeah, I just want to make sure that these transports, that the PvPs aren't stealing my supply. A lot of stuff there. Move with you because, yep, there it is. You want to send a salvo in there. I think the Plowman only has 5 HP. It's a bit inconsistent with the wheeled units, like wheeled support units, like artillery and such. They tend to have only 5 HP sometimes, especially MRS, but they don't always do. Move the OSA up. Maybe something that resembles AA in there. Okay, I managed to keep the one with 1 HP alive. So that's good. Ace, who uses those? Damn. I mean, I do, but it's because I have no other choice. Should have upwetted them. I don't know why I upwetted them. Oh god, the BVPs are back. So that's where all the points went, I guess. Now we know. Jesus Christ. I think the center missiles in there, yeah. Can't afford to keep firing at them just at one point. Oof, for too long. I need that stuff here. What's this? Hera. Come on, get repaired already. Get a hind in here. In hindsight, my CV is in a pretty bad position. You're spawning, that's not good. M84A. Oh, hold on! I might have killed it. You had it up. Maybe you make him fire something there. They have a 25 seconds aim time, which isn't quite as bad as 30 seconds. With a bit of luck, I might hit something. Just having no proper tanks is really annoying. Maybe flame tanks can do something? Might as well give it a try. Anything else? 3 rods move you over. Just top us 2 A's. I can do just fine against this reserve spam. And T55 A's. Why have T55 A's when you have access to Ace with Yachts, man? I mean, if you want spam tank, I guess, but the M47 Patton is actually like a decent unit for that as well. My CV won't last for very long. Make sure I just need like 1 shot from each in terms of smoke. I think that should be enough. Actually, maybe I'm holding this. He's moving those M84As over. That's good for me. Move you over, move the prams over. They don't have stabilizers. You're not supposed to move out there. Get you in here. Don't cross the open there. Dude, they're actually doing stuff. These top us 2 A's, man. Okay, Kampfschimmer died. Move this hind back. I don't want to like... For one, it probably won't even work. Seems like my opponent has pretty good base defense. But also... I don't want to do this. We need more infantry here. That's a good position for the prams. That's a hit. Good. Seems like I killed the plummet because I haven't seen it in quite a while. Okay, gotta be careful. Fucking... Oh boy. Okay, T-55s should be decent here. New plummet. Get a new hind here. The rocket bots are actually really, really good. Not having mortars again. So annoying. Give these guys some ammo. Very, very good. Seems like I actually dealt with those specialty. That's very good. Okay, I think we're kind of doing this. Barely, but... Side shot? Or side shot, I think, yeah. It's only 1 HP. And it's a kill. Nice. That's actually huge because it's quite hard to deal with those. The top us 2 A's are pretty far forward. Okay, I was about to say giving us a sensation about how much is there, but clearly a bit misleading in that regard. And get you back to the fob. Venezuela struggling to use those C-55s. They have pretty low range and accuracy. And okay, accuracy I guess not, but only 10 RPM. So once they're panicked, they're just gonna keep missing. He might be just rerouting his Plamen after every salvo now. Which is a smart thing to do. Okay, they're coming in with their shots now. Very good. Let's fire one in here for good measure. I want to get an Mi2 up here. I don't want to get surprised by whatever might be bum rushing down there at some point. Add some T-55s. Good enough for his rocket bot helicopters. Okay. I've barely been able to get those Nebieski out alive, simply because it's usually the BVPs that end up killing me. And they're just gonna run me down, right? I can't really run away from infantry. Because I'm not running away from infantry, I'm trying to run away from vehicles. You're out of fuel, that is funny. Move this back here. You have a bit, so like a single mortar isn't gonna stun both of yous. It was freaking one of yes. Okay, let's see. Move you to the farm here. Not really a whole lot of damage with you, but it's okay. Just for good measure. Get like a salvo in there for now. CV is probably infantry CV, given that it was captured and then briefly uncaptured and captured again, but maybe it was also just a ruse. Who knows? None of these have fired at anything. Still pretty skeptical though. I have the suspicion that my opponent might have run out of Niebieski. No, sorry, not Niebieski. Mechanisowana. Those are the mortars. They're tough to counter battery. Unless they have one top armor. I guess one top armor doesn't really matter at all against my artillery. Don't think my specific got spotted in that brief moment. I just gotta hope. Gotta hope. I think that's where they were coming from, the mortar shells. Oh boy, maybe it was spotted. After it's fired, I gotta move. I don't want to move while firing, so I can keep the damage reduction. Move into like this edge here. Move over this empty. Okay, interesting. Fine. Fire a few shells in there, and then next shells are gonna go in here. Okay, you should never win that. Plus, they're pretty spread out, so you shouldn't be able to like effectively use mortars against them. Just be annoying as we can with these flames. Oh, that's actually really annoying. Nice. Please? You got one hit in there, that's very good. It's 40% ECM play, not the easiest one to kill. Oh, there's PvPs in there again, aren't there? Oh, these autocans are so quiet. No. Not the PvPs! Anything but the PvPs, man. Am I getting counter battery? No. Reservists? Maybe it doesn't realize that my CV said. Maybe it was just MLRSing the Niebieski. which is fine by me. Is it just going on my T-55s there and stuff? Whatever. Got alive. Let's get a double stack or triple stack of these OSAs here. Gotta get you out alive. LSTR, sorry, FJB left as well. And this Hind. Yeah, ready for Ace missing, it's panicked. Nice. Nice. Oh boy. Okay, you got panicked. If it's just like 1 or 2 at a time, that's not too bad because you do insta-stun with 14 AP. I think. But it's just, it's not enough to stun them, right, if there's 2 others around. If there's 1 around, then yeah, that's more or less enough because by the time it's unstunned, you have reloaded your weapon. Assuming you're calm. Or at least shaken, I suppose. But, oh, hello. That's an empty mortar. And it's dropped too. Oh, you should have kept going with attack move, man. You would have killed me. I've only 1 HP. I'm pretty certain you would have actually killed me there. That's still very, very good information. I have some stuff there, but get you out there. Okay. Let them stop early enough so they can fire. Nice. I think it was even a crit, because only 1 missile I'm pretty sure hit. He does not know where my CV is. Very good. So T-55L killed something. I'm just gonna assume it was the OSA. Let's keep like one of you in the... Spread you around a bit. Our opponent's desperate. We're taking +1 the entire time. It's 8 minutes left. 8 minutes, 300 points. You'd need more than like a +3 basically. Well, the +2 is not good enough, but maybe like 2 minutes of +2 and a minute of +3 or something would do it. But either way, even +2 for 8 entire minutes wouldn't be enough, because it's 8 times 30, 240 points, right? 15 ticks a minute. There's the stuff coming down mid now. Actually, do stay together. This case. It's still like an M84A left on like 1 HP or something. Artillery actually kind of okay, I think. I'm not sure how much they helped in Grigori, but overall I think it was an okay investment. We'll just move. You have stabilizers, yeah. Nice. This is why I split them up, because if you're shooting at, if you're a stack and you shoot at stack, you, assuming both are more than one is in range, you will shoot at different individual units. That's not where my CV is, buddy. Move you over here. Oh, 1 shot again. Now that's unlucky for him. Unless the FJB hit, but I don't think they did. Like, I don't think they even fired. But maybe I wasn't paying proper attention. Yeah, we got this. Wow, okay, that was a tough one, honestly. That was a real tough one. And yeah, your servers aren't gonna do much on their own. Look at these SPWs go off. Oh my god, all the T-55s here died. Yep, 50 kills, admittedly. Went with only 1 armor. Oh, there's Freaking so many PvPs, man. Just kill them with their RPGs, with your AKs. Don't want them to waste their reload cycle on the fucking OT5. God damn it, man. Actually, I want an indirect shot here. Like that. I didn't mean to let you in there. Alright. Like I said, this is basically one, right? Just make sure there's no healer rush coming around the side. Oh boy, there you go. Oh, he's actually retreating, that's good for me. Get shot alive. Oh, someone's becoming a German Chancellor. Huh? Oh, is it moving because of the fire? Oh, what's happening? Although it would be pretty fucking sick if the CV was indeed in here. Even if BRDM Conquerors like had a role today, right? It's not something I see being utilized very often. Utilized to somewhat of an effect at least. Oh, 4 was empty? That's fine. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Don't die to the reservist squad. Wait, what, Hera? Why can I spot this? Oh, the MiG-20. Why was it circling over there? Okay, get the meat shields out. It was fast. Oh, okay, it was not a reaction, it was just a fire. That's a never. That's a Strat too. I don't think any of them did anything. That's okay. I mean, you can surrender. You know? You don't have to. Like, I can only comment through that air so much. Or commentate, rather. Oh, there's some 84As. Just chilling here, I guess. Not doing anything. And you can do that if you want. There you go, now he's moving up. Interesting. Maybe there's no infantry CV after all. All these MS-17s are veteran. Then again, maybe the infantry CV is in a ground transport. Oh. What's the range here? Oh, the 84 again would have been able to shoot back because it would have spotted the Conquerors, I'm pretty sure. Pop. Did you lose line of sight? You did. Oh yeah, you're a bit deep in the forest. It reduces your maximum line of sight. A bit weird, the mechanic, but it's how it works. It's not like completely binary whether you're gonna be able to spot out of a forest or not. Right? You see how far I can spot here, right? Uninterrupted, like this far. If I move like a bit back, it was around here, right? I can still spot out of the forest, but suddenly only this far, right? It's a bit counterintuitive, I suppose. I don't know. You tell me if you find it counterintuitive or not. That's a crit. Oh, but the other missile did connect, but not enough to actually kill it. Interesting. So it didn't show the full damage. Like 3... Probably like, yeah, 4.5, I guess, damage maybe? Like 50%? Or whatever. And then plus 3 is 7.5 damage, so that's probably why I didn't die after the second missile. Is what I can only assume. Crits are still like... I'm never 100% certain how exactly they work. Like, certain crits supposedly are like flat damage multipliers, but then again, if this was a flat damage multiplier, why did it show like, you know, 3 HP left and then a 3 HP hit didn't kill, right? Clearly it might have not been a flat damage multiplier, in this case at least. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. Can I even drop the bombs before game's over? Maybe not. 8, 7, 6, 5. No, I don't think so. What a send-off. Wow, our KD was actually really good. I mean, I guess massive to a certain extent. Weep spotted. Alright, I had these in my deck. I completely forgot. I made you. Which one was it? Maybe it was one on the right or something. Hard to say sometimes because this kill might have happened like in the first minute, and then if this one happened in the last minute, it still shows up this early, so that's sometimes hard to guess. Look at this, man. So many PvPs. I guess it was, at the end of the day, pretty cost effective for me, all these PvPs being sent in there. It didn't feel like it, though, let's put it that way. Then again, there's also some of them that only killed a single PvP. And maybe some of them that didn't kill anything and as a result don't show up. Hard to say, of course. I did indeed kill a plowman. It was a bit fortunate for me, but also only has 5 HP, I'm pretty sure, so that makes it easy-ish. Yep, that was the M84A kill. It's pretty neat. Topaz 2A going ham. Look at this, man. Look at this Niebieski Vereti squad. Holy. Must have been one that I repaired 1 or 2 times even. That was a very good kill on the M84A with the Panzerjäger. 25 did okay. Kills the T55A with the artillery. Just Merani Sovanas and PvPs everywhere, man. Yeah, I mean, overall, it went well. We did get pretty much the best map we could have gotten, I think, for our deck, but it doesn't mean that our deck is particularly good as well, right? Either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye-bye.